My name is Mira Yusuf, and I'm the Executive Director of Monsoon United Asian Women of Iowa. I'm an immigrant from the Philippines. I'm originally from the Philippines. I have been in the United States for since I was 12. I'm in my late 40s now. When we're thinking about feminism and this work as an advocate, so my theoretical foundation is feminism, and the way that I apply feminism is through my work. So the work that I do as running an organization for survivors or victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, or any forms of gender-based violence is basically my way of acting upon my feminism. I think I have been a feminist since I was born because I'm a Filipina. But as an immigrant, or even someone who is not at that point as a young person or or even a child, we don't really know what feminism is because we cannot really pinpoint it because we don't have that language or the words yet. But through my years living in the Philippines, I was there from like 1 till I was about 13. We lived near the military base. That's like a Subic naval base in Olongapo City. And I think my so-called building as a feminist became like walking to my school because I have seen how Filipino women were prostituted for the U.S. military men. So I think in a lot of ways that was my way of becoming a feminist. And then when I came to the United States, it kind of helped me name it. So I think naming it is really crucial. Doing feminist work is really not something that sometimes there's frustration. You don't really get the tangible outcomes. And I think that's why it's so important that if you're going to say that I'm a feminist, that you need to act upon it. It doesn't have to be like, sometimes it goes beyond rallies. It should be also about building sisterhood. It's about like lifting women, especially women who might be in the most margin. So for me, the change is really like, if you know that there is injustice, there's also like, you need to work towards it. And it doesn't mean that tomorrow that it will change, because there's no such thing as perfect world, but all we can do is make it better for the future. And also part of this work is realizing that there are individuals before us who that did this work, that we need to give like props or give respect to them, because it's not like just because you're doing this work doesn't mean that you started it. It means that you're basically like on top of their shoulders, right? So we always have to give respect to the ones who came before us. And for me, I think it is important that we just don't say like white women feminists, but it's also like Black women who were like prior of like the work, because we have to kind of also integrate colonialism with that, slavery, and how women have always been resisting oppression. And I think it is important that we also give respect to them, that feminism did not come during the 70s through white women from glorious time. No, it didn't. It came from way back, right? It came way, way back that women had been doing this work, but we were not calling it feminism. So for us, I think it's important that when we're doing this work, that, you know what, your work is valued, and that every step that you do is just kind of like, you're just kind of like, okay, this is what I can do for now, and let me just kind of work on that. Part of the feminist work, too, is important that we have to think about self-care. What you can do is also take care of yourself so you can do the movement work. So always think about, like, part of your movement work is also taking care of yourself, that you can say no. Again, that other people might be better in doing certain things, that you don't have to be the super woman to do everything. Just kind of like whatever that you can do. And also kind of realize that, also I'm realizing that some of us are mothers and have families, so it is also important to include women who have those kind of responsibilities in the work, because just because that they're not participating in rallies or running organizations, that they are also hopefully raising their daughters or their son to be, to be movement makers.